Hello everyone, I'm Madeline Clark.
And I'm TJ Silvestro, and we will be your hosts for this year's second episode of Truman360.
We at TNN have been hard at work creating this episode, so we hope you enjoy. You may have noticed some new faces at the front of your classrooms and in the office.
So allow us to introduce them in our first segment, the new teacher feature.
Sure. I'm Mrs. Trepchak. Everybody calls me Mrs. T, though. I became a teacher because I love education and adolescence, so I figured that would be the best combo. I think interacting with the students, I graduated from Truman, so it's kind of cool to be back here again. I kind of feel like I came home. And I really enjoy working with all of the students here.
My name is Mystic. I've been teaching for 7 years. It's my first year at Truman. I became a teacher because my mom was a teacher, so that's always what I wanted to do. Yes, I just can't remember wanting to do anything else besides be a history teacher.
So, hi everyone, my name is Miss Balance, and I'm a school counselor in the Crossroads program at Truman. I decided to become a guidance counselor because I love working with students, and I love the rewarding feeling that I get watching students become successful adults, especially at the high school level. If I do have children, I would love for them to be a guidance counselor. As I keep saying, it's the most rewarding career, and I think watching students become successful adults, go to college, go to trade school, enjoying careers and figuring out what they want to be when they grow up is something that I truly love doing, and I love watching students just grow, and especially working with seniors and watching them become who they're going to be when they grow up is something that I love the most about this career.
My name's Sandra Logan. I became a teacher because I've worked in Bristol Township for about 12 years prior, and I've just loved being here, and I loved working with the students. Not always. I've not always wanted to be in the education field, but I kind of just ended up here through a sequence of different life choices.
My name is Karen Davis, and I became a counselor because when I was in high school, I had some personal situations, and my counselor was the most amazing person I had ever met, and he really changed my life, and I just felt like I wanted to do that for other kids. My favorite vacation is probably when I went to Florida, and we went to Halloween Horror Nights as a family, and also got to go to Star Wars Land for the first time.
Now that we've introduced you to the new teachers around the school, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Freshman Takeover Day.
Now I want a grilled cheese. Up next is a class that is loved by many, but not everyone knows why. So we'll let Mr. Kotofsky show you.
Yes, I'm Mr. Kotofsky. Students call me K-Dog or Mr. K. I've been here at Truman for 27 years, and I've loved it every year. So I was a history teacher for about 22 years, and I thought the students needed something a little bit more fun, a little more interesting, something that could put a smile on their faces. So I looked at my son, and he was on his cell phone. I looked at my daughter, she was on her video game, and I was like, booyah, pop culture. And I knew I had lots of stuff to bring in, so it just seemed perfect, and it's been a great class for me. I love it. It teaches them about the different decades of what's popular, whether it's food or entertainment or culinary, and ultimately I want students to have a smile on their face in here. Well, there's no better place to get pop culture items than the Columbus Flea Market in New Jersey, and A lot of students haven't been there, and it's only about 20 minutes from Truman, so it's a great trip to go and check out cool things and buy some new items, and then the next day we present everything that they bought or took pictures of in class, and it's a great time. I have a lot of students that continue to go there years after we go and text me or email me about all the cool things they got, so it's a great trip. I love taking them there.
What's the worst fashion trend, in your opinion, like recently?
Crocs.
Crocs? Why you say Crocs? I'm just curious.
Because they squeak.
They squeak?
Too loud.
Too loud? So if you were born 6 years ago, how old would you be?
If I was born 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Is this a trick question?
No, it's just, if you were born 6 years ago, how old would you be?
I'll be 11.
Cassie, how many months have 28 days in them?
How many months have 28 days?
Yeah.
1.
Oh, for real? Which one?
April. Am I right?
If you were born 6 years ago, how old would you be?
12.
For real? You'd be 12? 6 years ago? If you were born 6 years ago, you'd be 12?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your ick?
My ick?
Yeah, bro. Just so I know what I need to do to annoy you.
My ick, when somebody says I'm outside and they know we're around. Like you said, they say I'm
I need
outside.
10 minutes out.
Exactly.
Like, bro, I get it, bro.
Goodness, I gotta be irking.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Cheetos and syrup.
I need to know the story behind that. Why'd
It
you
was a dare.
Cheetos and syrup?
Yeah,
So it was bad or was it good?
it was bad.
Excuse me? Excuse me. So what's the freezing temperature of water?
0 degrees.
All right, in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
0 degrees Celsius, but what about in Fahrenheit?
Water doesn't freeze.
The theater program put on another spectacular musical, The Prom. Months of hard work, long hours, and intense preparation went into the production. So let's look at some of the highlights from opening night.
There are 3,000 high schools currently in the United States waiting on our success. They are on your shoulders now. So enjoy, be beautiful, have fun.
Oh my God, you're Dee Dee Allen.
It's Truskafka, and I play Dee Dee Allen in The Prom. Dee Dee is one of the 4 Broadway actors who try to make herself look better by going down to Edgewater, Indiana to help this girl take her girlfriend to the high school prom. This is my final performance in the Truman drama Legacy, and it means a lot to me that I'm able to be a part of this wonderful musical that has such a great message and how it can reach so many different people through just one little show. It's full of fun and music, and it just means a lot, and I'm very grateful that I get to be this role for my senior year and share this message with the world. Everybody in this cast is so talented and they have such a great personality. Everybody is so sweet and kind, and I could not ask for a better cast to have my senior year with.
That's it for this episode.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Truman360.